Good morning, everyone. Baron Blackbird here with Darkfire Heroes Daily Item Shop Review for Tuesday, April the 6th. Let's get to it, shall we? Caravan of Souls is coming up in approximately 10 days. We don't know any information about that, or we do not know any information about it yet, or at least I don't. I have not had a chance to check out the official Discord. There was an update to the game today, yet the release notes in the Google Play Store at least had no information about this. So we'll take a look at that later, and we'll get back to you tomorrow on tomorrow's review. Okay, in the shop today, we have 6 lightning cards for 75 cents. I think that's way overvalued. That would be a pass for me, and it is going to be a pass for me. However, let's look at the first energy stone I have seen for sale here in this section of the daily deals for 38 cents. Personally, I believe this is the best value I have seen on energy stones, and it will be a buy for me. Okay, it's a buy for me. Now, this was discussed yesterday on Discord with some other folks, and it's something I've discussed here multiple times. Energy stones and resurrection stones, to me, are way overvalued by Rovio. However, I've always put in the caveat that energy stones for me right now are not worth it because of the amount of energy I have, which is 19. And earlier on, when you're level 1, 2, 3, things like that, it's worth even less. You need to hang on to them. That's my advice. Hang on to them until later, because they will refill your energy. If you have a maximum of 5 energy, they're going to give you 5. If you have a maximum of 50, they'll give you 50. Hence, the more energy they give you, the more value or bang you're going to get for your buck when you get them. This is a buy for me, and we'll come back to that. The chests here, Heroic, Epic, and Legendary, I say hang on to your gems until you get to enough to open a Legendary chest. This is $1.50, $5.75, and $19.50. However, we are going to show you a way that you can get them for much, much cheaper. If you're a whale, you probably shouldn't be listening to me anyway. You're going to whale away. However, if you are like me and you like to get the most bang for your buck, do not buy this for 1,950 gems this way. We're going to skip all the gem deals here, except to mention that $5 for 500 gems is what we're basing our gem value on at a penny a piece. There are no extra values on these gem purchases today. Rovio will put extra bonuses on at least the large, huge, and giant gem pack. Those are the only ones I've seen them on so far. And as there are none, then I would suggest to hold off and wait till at least one of those offers is added. The large gem pack, we can often find 3,000 gems for $15 in the special deal or flash sale. I can't remember exactly how they phrase it. Hang off and wait for at least that. The medium gold pack, 10,000 gold for $5 is what we're basing our gold value on. Hence, 2,000 gold is $1. Here we are down here to the recharge packs. The more energy you have, the more value you are going to get from this. If I spend 100 gems on this, it's going to be $1 for 19 energy. Yet somebody who is level, say, 15 or 20 is going to get a much bigger amount of energy and are going to get more energy for their dollar's worth. I think this is something that needs to be looked into and reworked. I understand a lot of mobile games do have this, and where the more energy you have, the more value you get for your investment. I get it. People who have played longer and put more time into the game are getting a larger reward for it, but it does feel bad for those of us that are down here at the lower levels right now. Let's move on to the packs. We've talked about the Epic Hero Pack, the Rare Tank Booster, the Rare Damage Dealer Booster. We've talked about all these types of packs before, including the Scion Holes Battle Pack. Now, we're going to talk about the Scion Holes Battle Pack in just a moment. These top 3 packs are the $50 pack, the $25 pack, and this other $25 pack are all passes, in my opinion. We are shown which heroes we can get. However, it doesn't give us the percentage chance we could get a hero. Let's look at the tank booster pack here real quick. Out of the 6 tanks that are listed there, 2 are only really worth their weight right now. Robert and Lick. Those are the only 2, or Raybert. Raybert and Lick are the only 2 in there that are really worth getting cards for. The others, of course, would be nice to help round out, and maybe there'll be some synergy later with other characters as the game develops. But getting 130 rare tank booster cards, it also doesn't tell us how many of each hero we may get. As an example, up here at the $50 pack for the epics, it tells us that those 130 cards will be spread over 2 or 3 epic. Therefore, we know that at worst, or at best, we're going to get 128 cards of one hero and one of another and one of another, or at worst, we'll get, 42-ish spread evenly amongst the 3 heroes? Something like 43 spread evenly amongst the 3 heroes. Therefore, each of those epics will at least be leveled up a little bit. Here, with this particular pack for 130, we could have those 130 cards spread across all 6 of those tanks, giving us cards for tanks that A, we really don't want necessarily, and B, they're not going to be leveled up as well. We're just going to get a bunch of low-level tanks. That's why I pass on those. I also believe these are anchor pricings, and we will see deals later on those. Now, this particular pack down here, we are receiving 50 cards for who is considered by the tier ranking list right now, put out by Bartome of the Assassin's Guild, which can be found on the Assassin's Guild Discord, can be found linked down below, or can be found through the official Discord. They consider this to be the premier tank at this time, taking us all the way to in-game. You are going to receive $2 in gold, 50 cards of a character we actually do know we want, 18 spell cards. You're going to receive 4 energy and 2 resurrection stones. We've already talked about those. And 15 Asachi cards. Asachi seems to be getting dumped on a lot of the people in my guild right now. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that it's been noticed in our guild that everybody is getting this card right now for $20. This is a better deal. This is still a pass in my opinion, but it is a much better deal because you know exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get a tank that you want. Moving forward, your offers are probably going to be different, but you will see these offers as well. They are the permanent boosts. We have, I personally right now have Aelion, Dagmar, Asachi. Those are the 3 that I have. These are passes for me. We have $30 for the rare. We have $20 for the common and $50 for the epic. However rare, common, or epic they are really is not having a huge effect on gameplay. It's their abilities and their skills. Later on, as the game develops, as I mentioned earlier, these things may change. There may be more synergies and how teams work together, etc., etc. But spending $50 to get a 4-level boost, taking my level 1 character to level 4, absolutely not. It's outrageous. Down here, we look at the Asachi booster pack, which would give me 75 cards for $40, $10 less. Plus, I would receive a grouping of Air Essence here to help level up some of her skills. I'm not exactly sure how much this would help. I don't know if that's enough to unlock all of her skills or not. I personally have not done the math on that yet. I'm still relatively new to the game myself. I do need to look into that, and we'll get back to that. However, $40 for this is a better value, in my opinion, than just boosting up 4 levels here dramatically. All right, moving forward, special deals. Today's daily deal, we have 10 cents in gems and 10 common shards. That's a no-brainer because it's free. Over here, we have 20 cents in gems, leaving us 40 basic water essence for 80 cents. We talked about this yesterday. I failed as a content provider to actually follow through. I talked about how I was going to discuss why I didn't think this was worth 80 cents. We are going to do that right now before continuing on in the shop. We're going to jump over here to the Elemental Dungeon today. The Elemental Dungeon today happens to be water. And for 3 energy, I'm going to be able to get 40 basic water essence. Now, I realize if this is day 1 for you or possibly day 2 in the game, it may not be possible for you to even manage to get the first floor or the second floor. But by the time tomorrow's dungeon or a couple of days from now when the dungeon comes around, or the next dungeon comes around, you will be able to get through several of these floors. This 3 energy that I spend right here and running through these 2 floors of this dungeon is approximately 3 minutes of my time. I don't believe that 40 essence for 80 cents is an equitable value for that, and that's why I think this is not a good deal. We have $1 in gems here. Again, we have the 100 basic water essence for the same things. What we're really looking at here then is the... you know what? Let's give this 100 water. I still have not given it a valuation. We're going to call it a dime. We're going to say it's worth a dime right now, and that value may go up and it may go down. We're going to call it a dime right now. So we have $1 in gems and 10 cents in basic water essence. leaving us with $3.90 for this 150 common gear shards and 50 rare gear shards. I don't believe that price is worth it as well. Moving on to the weekly deals. We have basically 12.5, maybe 15 cents in gold here, 75 cents in gems here, and 75 keys. I'm currently valuing keys at a penny a piece. That valuation may go down. It may go down. We're not sure right now. We're still taking information in. If anybody here has any thoughts on the values of any of these items so far or in the future, please leave a comment down below or hit me up on Twitch when I'm live streaming, and we will discuss it. Jump over to the official Discord. I would love feedback from everybody. However, currently I am valuing the gems at a penny a piece and the keys at a 75 or at a penny a piece. So this is $1.50. I will be picking up this deal later this week. I haven't picked it up yet just because I want it highlighted for the shows this week. The monthly deal, we have $2 in gems, $1.25 in keys, meaning we have $3.25 left, or $3.25 here, leaving us $1.75 for 2 energy stones, 40 rare, and 5 epic gear shards. Remember, if you don't have epic gear or you can't use the epic gear shards, then the epic gear shards are of no value to you right now. They may be later, but they're going to be of no value to you right now. I don't see 2 energy stones and 10 rare gear shards worth the dollar, or the what did I say? $3.90? No, 2, 3, 3.25. The $1.75 left over. Is that right? 2, 3.25. Yeah, $1.25 left over here. Close. It's close, but not yet. Now let's look at the monthly deals, and this is where we really begin to see the energy and resurrection stone values placed by Rovio. We have $1 in gems. This pack I thought was worth it. Again, $1.50 in gems, $2.25 in keys. This was a no-brainer at $2 for me. We have $1 in gems. We have 300 common, 40 rare, and 20 epic gear shards for $4. I don't believe this is worth it. The epic gear shards are going to be your top tier gear at this point. If you do have epic gear and you can use these, you're going to place a higher value on this than I currently do. However, I do not currently see a value in this for me being an early game player. We're going to basically skip over the $5, well, no, we'll talk about the $5 value because this is where we begin to see the energy stone and resurrection stone values. We have 50 cents in gems, and what I'm placing at $1.75, leaving us, or putting us at $2.25, meaning we have $2.75 for 1 energy stone and 1 resurrection stone. Again, that is $2.25 for the keys and the gems, and $2.75 for the 1 resurrection stone and 1 energy stone. Let's come back over here to the shop. The first shop page, 1 energy stone for 38 cents. 1 energy stone for 38 cents. This is, as I was saying earlier, what I've seen as the best value for an energy stone. I would suggest you pick it up now and hang on to it until later. Continuing on with our monthly deals, we have $3 in gems, leaving us with 2 energy stones this time and 2 resurrection stones. With 80 common, which is much less common than we have, less than a third of the common we have up here. We have 40 rare and 20 epic stones. This is less. These two are the same number of gear shards at the bottom here, and we have much less epic here. Meaning that the 2 energy and the 2 resurrection stones here is where they're really getting their $10 value, minus the $2 here. Again, I'm using this to illustrate that Rovio is putting a lot of value on these. I personally do not. Again, back to the deal for 38 cents, I say that's a no-brainer buy. Looking at the $15 pack here, we have $1 in gold, $5 in gems for $6, leaving us $9 left over. Again, we have 100 common shards versus the 300 up here. We have 50 rare versus the 40 here, and we only have 5 more epic versus the 20 here. This is $9 of value in their opinion here. And since we have $4 in value, according to them, in this particular section of this bundle, which has 200 more common gear shards than we have down here, they're placing most of their value again on the energy and resurrection stones. These are all no buys on this page, minus the one I've already purchased here in my opinion. let's go on to the monthly cards. The deluxe monthly card for $15, in my personal opinion, is the best value in the entire shop, except for, of course, the free deals they give us. And if you're going to spend money and it's going to be $15 on the game, then I say buy the deluxe monthly card. You will end up with 11,500 gems versus over here, if we were to buy 10,000 gems, it would cost us $80 at their anchor pricing here at 2,500 gems per 20. Here we are going to receive more gems for much less money. However, if your budget is more in the $5 range, then I suggest the monthly card, where you'll receive 3,300 gems versus over in the gem shop, you will receive 500 for $5. A much better value. On day 3, you will break even with what you would have spent in the gem portion of the shop, and from then on out, every day you log in, you'll be receiving gems for a much better value than what you would have received if you just spent your $5 on the 5 gems. Now, at the end of this time with the 11,500 gems, my suggestion is to come back over to the beginning page here and pick up legendary chests. I believe those are the best way to spend your gems currently, other than a daily deal such as this. I'm Baron Blackbird. I hope you found some value in this. As I said earlier, check me out on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. You can jump over to Discord at the official Darkfire Heroes website, or Darkfire Heroes Discord, and discuss things there. And if you have any thoughts, opinions on the values of these things or anything else with the game, please leave it below. Or what I would really like is some open discussion over on Twitch, where we can have an actual Discord back and forth. I'm Baron Blackbird signing off, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, have fun, everybody.